I just want to get to the point basically of this video. First of all, this is not clickbait. I have pictures. This story time is crazy. Go grab your snacks, your popcorn, go get yourself a drink because this is a crazy story time, and I'm gonna try to make it not super long, but yeah, let's just get started. So it was spring break for me and my friend. We're in college, and she was like, let's go to Laguna Beach and let's hang out. And I was totally down for it, so I said, okay, let's go. She said, every time I come to Laguna, I park by the Montage Hotel and I go to the private beach that's near that hotel. And she was like, yeah, it's a very luxurious hotel. Rich people stay there. Celebrities stay there at times too, and whatever. We parked there and then we went down to the beach. And as we were walking down to the beach, she was telling me that Justin Bieber was staying there that weekend. Like, we went on a Monday, and I guess he stayed there that weekend, and there was like paparazzis. Okay, I don't know if you guys know, but on Snapchat there's like those little like articles where like celebrities pop up, or like just the inside scoop of celebrities and where they're staying, where they're going, and all of that stuff. But I personally never read those things. She was like going through those, and she saw that there was like an update that Justin Bieber was staying at that hotel that weekend. But I didn't think of it like, oh, I did ask her, I was like, is he still here? But she was like, no, I don't think so. They haven't like reported anything or whatever. And I was like, okay, like whatever. I didn't think about it much because I was like, he's probably gone. And if he's here, I don't want to like psych myself out. There was a good amount of people that day because it was the first day that was super duper warm here in Southern California. Having a good time. We stayed for like a couple hours. And then we had to leave because I had to go back home. So I was like, okay. She's like, are you ready to go? And I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. So, and I told her, I was like, can you take a couple pictures of me, like just to post on the gram or whatever? I didn't even end up taking pictures. But anyways, she was like, oh, okay, yeah, I know this way that's near where we parked. That's a really cute background where we can take pictures, and it's also a closer way from where we park, so we could get to our parking spot easy. Started walking up. Before I just go on with the story, let me just pause really quick and give you guys a little bit of background information about myself. So I've been a Justin Bieber fan for who knows how long. Honestly, I can't even remember. Ever since I was a little girl. I mean, like, I was such a big fangirl. But honestly, I was. I still am till this day. I'm a big fan of his, but I never went to any of his tours. First of all, Justin Bieber tickets are expensive, and my parents didn't, like, first of all, they didn't even want to take me. Second of all, we didn't have a lot of money at the time. I was always super upset because as a fan girl, I was just like, dang, like, I wish I could be there. I had posters, t-shirts, everything. Literally just found this the other day too. I found this in my drawer. It was like, it's super old and crusty, but it's this Justin Bieber book. My favorite girl, if you remember that song. I always knew you were the best, the coolest girl I know. So pretty. Okay, stop. Time I say never, I cry every single time. Like, that movie gets me so emotional. Look at how cute. So basically, to sum it all up, I'm a big Justin Bieber fan.
To this day!
We started walking back up, and my phone, keep in mind, was at like 3% because I didn't charge it on the way to the beach. So I don't know what I was thinking. So I was just trying to not use my phone. I did a little sketch so you guys can have like a better idea of how things were set up there at the Montage Hotel. If you've never been there, then this is going to help you. This is a sidewalk that comes directly from the beach. This is a restroom right here. This is where the hotel is, and then this is a like passageway that connects from this sidewalk, and then it connects to a like staircase going upwards towards like the parking lot area and all of that stuff. So that's kind of heading towards the front of the hotel and also the parking lot where we parked at. Okay, and then this centerpiece right here was just a piece of grass, and this is just all cement going through it, or like around. Me and my friend started coming in from this way, and we started going through here. and then we started walking right here, and then once I started like walking right here, okay, keep in mind this little 3 right here, 0.3, is where Justin was, but keep in mind I didn't know that because I didn't know that he was still there. I had no updates or nothing. So started walking right here, and then I saw that there's a big piece of green land right here in the middle of the or surrounding cement, and there's only one person sitting right there. They were sitting crisscross applesauce on their phone. It looked like they were meditating or something, and they had a dog. I forgot to mention this, but Justin, when the paparazzi got pictures of him from that weekend, he was with Haley, his wife. He was also with a dog, a really cute dog, and my first thought was, what the heck is this person just sitting there in the middle of nowhere? It was just weird. And they were also wearing a full-on like tracksuit kind of thing, like long white pants, like off-white, and a long sleeve. And in my head I'm like, it's so freaking hot, how are they wearing that? So I like keep walking, and then we get to 0.2, and then I see Justin from a different angle, which is from his back, because he was also not wearing any like sunglasses, any hats, or nothing to like hide his face in a way so no one could recognize him. He wasn't trying, he just was there in the middle of nowhere, so obviously someone was going to see him. And so we reach 0.2, and I look really closely because I can see the back and the side, like a side and the back of him. And then so I look, and then I see the tattoos on the neck, and that's what automatically gave it away for me, because I was like,
that's Justin Bieber.
I know it. And I saw the wings, and I saw his patience tattoo, and I was like, that's him. In my brain I was freaking out, but in the outside I was calm. So in my head I was just like, that was literally on my thoughts, like, is that really him, or am I just going crazy? But in real life I was like, probably I was making some weird ass faces because I was like, is that him or not? Then I tell my friend, I'm like, that's just a Bieber. And I just said it like in a tone where I was kind of like, it made it seem like I was just kidding, but I only said that because if it wasn't him I didn't want to look like a dumbass. And my friend was like, no it's not, so blah blah blah. We made a circle, so I was like, let's just look again, maybe I'm going crazy. But then I saw the dog that the paparazzi took a picture with of when he was with Haley, and he had the same dog. So I was like, that's him, that's the same dog, those are his tattoos, like it's 100% him. My friend was like,
oh my god, it is him.
We were at 0.2. I yelled hi at him, and I like was looking at him, but he like probably didn't hear me, so I just didn't care. I said that after like my friend said, oh my god, it is him, so I like said hi, but he didn't hear me. We started walking, and my friend was like, I have to use the restroom. Oh my god, what is this? The whole time in there I didn't use the restroom, so I was in there, but I was just like, oh my god, like I just had all these like emotions and like all these thoughts going to my head at once. I was literally like, this is not happening. Like, my biggest dream has been to meet Justin Bieber. Is this real? Like, am I really, like, is he really right there? That's freaking crazy. Like, I was just freaking out. Oh, my friend in the restroom was like, I'm gonna say hi to him, I'm gonna talk to him, blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, do it. Like, I was saying, like, do it. Justin is here at 0.3, so we're like walking back, and then we're like right here, right like in front of him, literally right. Let me give you guys like an example. Justin was like right here, and me and my friend were like right where I'm sitting right here. That's how like distant we were from him. And my friend was like, no I can't, like I'm scared. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna say something because he's my idol, I love him. What are the odds of me seeing him ever again? Probably none. So I was like, I'm gonna go for it, like I love him. So I was like, whatever, like it is what it is. So I started talking to him. I said hi. I asked him, does your dog bite? Because I wanted to pet his dog, but obviously I wanted to ask. When I asked that, he literally was just on his phone. He did not have earbuds on or AirPods or nothing. His ears were free, and he straight up just ignored me, and he didn't even acknowledge me. He was just looking at his phone, crisscross applesauce, and basically minding his business and not talking to me. And I stood there for like a good probably like 5-10 seconds waiting for a response. And then I also, like, after the 5 seconds went by, I said like, oh, he's really cute. And then because he had a blue collar, so I figured it was a boy. It is a boy. And he didn't say nothing after that either. And once he like did not acknowledge me, because my friend wasn't saying anything, but my friend was with me. But it's like 2 human beings are in front of you. Like, are you not gonna acknowledge them? Once he didn't like say anything, I don't even know how to like describe what I felt. Like, oh my god, every time I think about this, every time I film the video, I want to cry. Look at my eyes. Oh my god, it's annoying. When he like totally ignored me, I was like shook. I was literally like, in my head I was like, are you not gonna talk to me? Are you just gonna stand there? Like, what's going on? So I obviously took the hint that he didn't want to talk to me, so I just said okay, and then I just walked away with my friend. I wasn't going to disturb him anymore. He obviously didn't want anyone talking to him, and second of all, like, I was like, I'm not gonna just stand here looking like a dumbass waiting for my idol to talk to me when they clearly don't want to. So at this point, I was just like trying to come up with excuses for him, because obviously, like, you don't know what this is like unless if you go through it. Just think about your idol. Like, for me, that's what he is for me. He's my idol. His music has just like been there throughout my whole childhood, throughout my whole like teenage years. I would feel down, I would just listen to him, his music. That's why I don't want to say I met him, because I mean I did, but he didn't really talk to me or anything. So, but dude, I said hi to you. Like, all you had to do was say hi. He treated me like I wasn't there. Like, I felt like I was just a piece of flesh breathing in front of him. Like, he was just like, oh, whatever. And I get that like a bunch of people like bug him and want to say hi to him and take pictures with him, and like, but I didn't even ask him for a picture. I wasn't even recording during that time, because as a form of like respect, I didn't want to invade his privacy. But to just say hi, like,
it's cool.
If I would have known that what he's going through, I could have been like, I could have done things differently, and I could have been like, hey Justin, like, I saw your Instagram post. I'm a big fan, and I just want you to know that you're not alone. Like, your fans are here. You've helped many people go through depression and just mental illnesses with your music, and just know that we're here for you. Like, you were there for us throughout your music and stuff. But you know what, I didn't know, so it is what it is. I'm not gonna beat myself up for it. Hopefully one day I can meet Justin and actually have him acknowledge me. Many people are telling me like, you still support him and all this stuff after how he like treated you and all this stuff, and I'm just like, yes, because he's helped me through some really tough, rough patches in my life with his music. And if you're a music lover, you know that music can really help you and you can really connect. Music can make you happy, music can make you sad. Music is just so strong. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are having a good day wherever you are. Don't forget to subscribe and like.
You know that I care for you. I'll always be